What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Wrestling. I am your host, Foulmouth Bobby. We got a good show for you lined up tonight, folks. It makes you go, oh yeah! Joining me tonight is the man of the cold bone, the cold boner himself. JP's here. Also with him is the gothic princess, Miss Tattoo Mistress, and Little Miss Wendy. How are y'all tonight?
Well, I have one thing to say. I think I'll let Heather do it.
Fuck the WWE!
Look, here's the thing. Here's the only thing that I have to say. Just because there's content going in the background, WWE, doesn't mean we're copying your fucking shit. Not everybody's trying to make money off of you. For fuck's sake.
Not to mention it's going into a private album on Facebook that only my friends can see. So you can go fuck yourselves.
So, they need to get real fucking people fucking evaluating shit before they fucking start blocking content for no fucking reason. That's all I'm going to say about it. Heather's going to talk about it on next Thursday's show. On next Thursday. So, that's all I have to say. But WWE for real, stop with the bullshit. Not everybody's trying to steal your shit. In fact, half the people don't want to steal your shit right now. So fucking stop. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Bobby.
With that being said, one guest tonight is the Trickster one. Hey, tonight.
Good, man. How are you guys besides that?
We're fine. It's Friday. It's a weekend.
I'm doing good. So, we'll start off the show tonight with the Angle Corbin match and the possibility that the WWE is wanting to change it because of fan reaction. What are y'all's thoughts and opinions on this?
Go ahead, Trek.
You know, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday, and I was kind of surprised that they're actually going to change it, because I thought they're going to, the way I heard it was they're going to just let it happen, but I'm not surprised they want to change it now, because it got a major backlash.
I said it on Tuesday, I think. I said it on Tuesday. I don't think they should change the match. That being said, I'm not saying don't add to the match,
yeah,
but add to it. So the way I would do this, and we'll probably talk about this more as WrestleMania gets closer, I personally would squash Baron Corbin, and then keep in mind, somebody told me last night that John Cena will be in New York this weekend. However, he's not there for WWE. He's there on his own accord. That's not to say that the WWE would be like, hey, do you want to have one last match? Because he is done shooting his movie on March 29th. I don't think they're doing it to piss everyone off intentionally. What had pissed me off as a fan, what would piss me off is if they start fucking, if they change the match. Here's my thing. If they change that match, to me, they're essentially telling the fans, you can start fucking booking shit. Every time you boo something or fucking make something that you don't want to fucking see, and people start booing and shitting on it, then we're going to change it. I don't want that. I don't want the fans to get everything that they want. Because if they start doing that, then the company's going to start all over again. And the WWE, they gave you Daniel Bryan, and ever since then, the WWE went. So when they started giving you Daniel Bryan, and then after they gave you Daniel Bryan, what happened? The WWE had to go somewhere else because Daniel Bryan got hurt. They had to do something. Roman Reigns was right there for the taking. That's why they did what they did. So I just keep the match, but add to it. Have John Cena come out and say, hey, Kurt, that was kind of quick, like mine last year. Why don't we, for one time, good old time's sake, for ruthless aggression, one more time, me and you. And it would bookend Kurt Angle's career. Because we've said it. Angle's first match, or John Cena's first match, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's last match, John Cena. Perfect bookend. And it makes complete fucking sense. We've said this, and like I said, he is in New York. But to sit there and if they change the match, you're giving the fans what they want. They cry. The fans are like 2-year-old kids. They cry until they get what they want. I'm of the fan. When she cries, she doesn't always get what she wants. But when I'm trying to relax, then I will hold her. But if she's crying just to cry to be picked up, because she doesn't need to be held all the time, I'm not going to pick her up. WWE fans are like 2-year-old kids. If they cry and you give them what they want, they're going to want more, 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 and they're going to think they're booking the fucking matches and fuck everybody else behind the fucking curtain. Who knows what the fuck they're doing? Now, I'm talking about Road Dogg, Triple H, Shane McMahon kind of knows what he's doing because he's been in the company for years. So, I mean, there's guys back there. Bruce Pritchard, those guys know what they're fucking doing. Let them do their fucking job. Please. WWE's starting to turn a corner, and then you start bitching about something. How do you know that that's all along? That wasn't their idea. But no, people just jump to the fucking assumption that WWE is just going right back to their old fucking ways again. How do you know? Nobody knows. That's all I have to say on that. I think I hit every point that I have. I've said this, I think I talked about this on Tuesday.
I would have hated to see those same fans who are bitch about this nowadays back in the 80s when they took a long time to do a feud, because nowadays it's instant gratification. They would have had to wait their asses off for like...
That is the fucking problem. These fans are so fucking impatient. They want instant gratification. They want the match now. It's like, stop. Yeah. Let them tell the fucking story. And everybody, I'm sorry, I don't fucking care. Charlotte needs to be involved in this match, and there's a reason why. What happened at TLC?
Ronda came out and screwed everyone over.
Right.
Except for Asuka.
Now, personally, fucking Becky shouldn't have been in the fucking Royal Rumble in the first place.
Right.
Okay? Sorry. I don't care. People can say, well, that's not what everybody wants. Again, I don't give a fuck about the fans. It's what's best for business. And I'm throwing that in open quotations. Yes, Becky and Ronda would have been best for business, but they fucked that storyline up from the beginning. So they added Charlotte to the match because WWE had to do something, because they couldn't just leave Charlotte sitting out there because she was screwed over by Ronda. Why not tell that story at WrestleMania? That's all I have to say. Bobbitt, what say you? Or Heather, what say you?
It goes back to what I fucking said on my show 2 weeks ago.
Oh, we're talking about Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin.
Yes, but this ties into what I said, because wrestling fans are, as Daniel Bryan says, fickle.
It's true.
So, with this whole thing now, yes, if they change the match now just based on what the fans' reaction was, then yes, their fans are going to expect the company to basically do whatever they say. And with them being so fucking fickle, as Daniel Bryan says, they boo one person 1 week and then cheer them the very next week.
Yeah. Fans don't know what the fuck they want.
Fans don't know how to book this shit to begin with.
They assume they do. I'm not sitting here saying I'm the world's greatest fucking booker. I'm not even a fucking booker. I don't even fucking work for a wrestling company. But I've been watching long enough, and I've kind of paid attention enough storyline-wise to know what makes sense. Now, Becky versus Ronda makes sense, but Becky, Charlotte, Ronda makes sense too.
Because of TLC.
Because of TLC, and only because of TLC. I get everybody else's point. Everybody's forgetting about fucking Charlotte, you know. But I've heard news that they want Becky to shut her fucking mouth, and I'm talking about WWE. Because it could turn into another fucking shoot where it could cost Becky WrestleMania. So she needs to shut her fucking mouth. She needs to do what's best for business and keep her mouth shut. Because right now, they don't know if Ronda Rousey, because she legit hurt Dana Brooke. She hyperextended her fucking elbow. So right now, Ronda's a loose cannon. She may be doing a work, but she may be doing a shoot. Nobody fucking knows. And as far as them two cutting promos on, I've said it from the fucking beginning, they need to be face to face. Every time fucking Becky and Ronda get face to face, Becky says not one fucking word except for that one fucking time where you did not hear what she fucking said. Becky has not said one fucking word to fucking Ronda Rousey. Not one. She'll talk about her behind her back, or she'll talk about her on Twitter, but she won't say anything to her face to face. You've seen what happened. You've seen what happened the last time Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch were in a ring together. She got the fuck beat out of her. So I don't want to fucking hear people saying that fucking Becky Lynch is the man, because she's not. Far fucking from it. Go ahead. Sorry. Just wanted to throw that in there.
No, you good. Not to beat this horse to death anymore further, because y'all made some excellent points on this whole thing. Well, I just want to throw this in here. You know, it's the WWE. Like, the fans shouldn't be acting this way. They shouldn't be like, oh, wait, I want this, and this, so I'm going to complain until it magically happens. Let them tell the story. Let them do what they do best.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. They just let it go. Ultimately, it would have been stupid for him to announce who his opponent was going to be at WrestleMania, because they were probably in negotiations with John Cena to come back and have that match. But they didn't know when his movie filming was ending. It's ending on March 29th, which is about a week or so before WrestleMania. So he may be showing up. Not saying he is. He is in New York doing signings, not for the WWE. It's for himself. But seriously, people, let WWE tell their story. That's all I want to say about it. Again, I don't hate Becky. I do not hate Becky. Everybody seems to think that I do not like Becky. She has, that storyline has lost its luster because of what they fucking did at Fastlane and how they have booked these three.
And told this story in a hurry.
What happened Tuesday night between Becky and Charlotte was god awful. It was forced. Them two couldn't fight themselves out of a wet paper bag. It looked like it looked terrible.
They were both very clumsy, and that's unheard of for both of them, honestly.
So, but yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, I think we're good. Move on to the next topic. The next topic I have here on the schedule here is Beth Phoenix is coming out of retirement for the tag team title match. Do you guys think that that they'll put the belt on her and Natalia, or what do you see this possibly going?
Somebody else can go. I'll probably talk a lot anyway, so somebody else can go.
It's not happening. It's just a filler match for the women.
You think so?
I know so.
Yeah, I don't think they're changing the title. Let's get back on the Beth Phoenix thing, because that's the real story. My question is, and I gave all these topics to Bobbitt, and this is what I wrote down. It's Beth Phoenix. She coming out of retirement. Now, that question is a question. Is she coming out of retirement? What I mean by this is I don't want her coming back as a part-timer just for this one-off, because then that's just a nostalgia act. She looks like she's in great shape. She's only 38. She looks like
she's already had her 2 kids that she wanted.
She comes back and she can wrestle. I'm happy. She just adds another woman to the roster, a legit woman to the roster,
and it puts her with somebody who she's worked with before, so they have a cohesive unit together there for a tag team.
I like Beth. I don't know why she retired because she wanted to go have kids, but she didn't have to retire. She just chose to.
Right.
She wasn't done. I think she's still got some left in the tank. I want her to come back, and I want her to fucking wrestle. If she comes back for a one-off, I don't want it. But if she comes back, comes out of fucking retirement, and wrestles for about 2-3 more years, I'm all for it. The Iconics are not winning the titles.
No, it's going to stay on Sasha and Bayley for a little bit longer.
Yep. And Natalia's getting up there. I think she's like 34. Something like that. She's getting up there.
That was the whole thing with that whole Table for 3 episode that we watched. Her and Beth were so close to in age and in looks that people thought they were twins.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to be, but let's let them tell that story, because there's still a couple of weeks left. There is about 2.5 weeks left. So we'll let them tell that story, but I don't know.
36, actually. She's 36.
Okay. And she can still go. I like Natalia. I think Natalia can still go. Yeah, they're
tiny.
Track. It's your turn. Go ahead, man. Talk. Speak. Speak.
I wouldn't mind if she came back for a good run. I mean, like you said, I tired of these one-offs. It's like you get a one-off, you come back, you win, and everybody's all mad because you're not coming back for more. Come back for a good, solid run, and it's fine. And also, these people complain that she's coming back at all. I think are mad because they wanted Lita and Trish Stratus, but what they don't get is Lita's neck is really bad, guys. She can't go like she used to, and she said she doesn't want to come back unless she could be at the level she used to be, so she's not going to come back for a full-time run.
And Trish doesn't want to. I mean, she doesn't have to. Why does Trish have to come? She don't have to.
No.
Exactly.
She has a couple of slip discs in her back.
So, I mean, they've had their run. They know. But Beth Phoenix's run was during the Ruthless Aggression era. So she just recently retired only like 6 years ago. I think Trish and Lita are what, like in their 40s?
Yeah, I think so.
Trish probably is. I don't think Lita is.
I think they both are. I think they're both in their 40s. And that, with what Lita can do...
Lita is 43.
Okay. So, I mean, that's pretty old. I'm not saying that they couldn't do it, but you've seen, they just don't look the same.
Wow, Trish is a year younger at 42.
Yeah. So, Trish and Lita, their time is up. They can't go anymore. I didn't care for them in any of the matches. The WWE brought them back for that one-off cheap pop. I hate to say that.
It was to get the women's tag team division to go.
Well, the reason that they were there is because of who they are. They were the ones that actually started this women's revolution. Not fucking Sasha, not fucking Bayley, not fucking Becky, not fucking Charlotte. It was Trish and Lita.
Certainly not the fucking Bellas either.
And not the fucking Bellas.
Fucking Nikki Bella out there. I feel like a proud mom watching the women's division. Honey, you sucked dick to get where you were. Don't start.
Well, I'm sick and tired of people shitting on Nikki Bella. I actually did not mind Nikki Bella. She wasn't that bad.
She wasn't good enough to have the longest fucking Diva title.
But who else was there?
AJ Lee.
She wasn't that great either.
She was better than Nikki Bella.
No, she was not. I disagree. Next.
Oh, there was Natalya.
Yeah, but she was just up and coming too. She's didn't have that it. I mean, Nikki Bella wasn't the greatest in the world, I'll give you that, but she wasn't that fucking bad. Sorry. I hate it when people shit on her. It drives me fucking nuts. I don't think she was that bad. Hi, Paige. How's it going?
Good.
Okay. What's next, Rabbit? What's next?
Paige was still down in NXT there, White Society.
But yeah, I just want to give my one last opinion about the whole Beth Phoenix thing before we move on. Like you said, JP, if she's gonna be back full time, like, you know, that's great, because I'm like you, I'm tired of these part timers.
Yeah.
And you know, if she's got like 2 more years left in her, then awesome. I'm gonna enjoy those 2 years, because I really like Beth Phoenix. Like, she's like she's one hell of a wrestler.
She's a great athlete.
Oh God, yeah, dude. Like, she was awesome, and
I agree.
I'm glad she's back. And so moving on to the next topic, is Travis Brown, if you don't know, is Ronda Rousey's husband. Is he possibly coming to WWE?
After what I seen on Monday, I wouldn't doubt it. Dude is a badass. I liked what happened. Made sense to me. I put that in there just because of what happened. Anybody else? Trap?
No, I agree with you. There has to be something to him coming in. They wouldn't just show him for one thing, especially to have him punch one of the guys to the face and then pick her up and leave with her. There's something to this, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's for Backlash or Extreme Rules or SummerSlam or something like that, so they could do a mixed tag with someone.
That could be.
Natalya was there 7 years before the Bellas.
Okay. Natalya was there 7 years before the Bellas. Okay, whatever. Who cares? We're past that fucking shit. I don't care. Next. Anybody else? I mean, I don't have much to say. It was just a question that I had that I posed to everybody.
Like it's Trish, I think he is coming. It's just what they're going to do with him, I don't know. So next up, if you didn't know, Drew McIntyre on Monday called out Roman Reigns.
Well, hey, what about Paige? What do you think?
Think about what?
About Beth Phoenix coming out of retirement, or Travis Brown coming to the WWE. Do you know who Travis Brown is?
Nope.
Okay, it's Ronda Rousey's husband. I called him Ronda Rousey's wife earlier.
Yes, you did.
The guy's like 6'5", 260 pounds.
Really, I thought he was closer to 6'5". He's one of those that could legit beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar, and has done it.
I mean, I would like to see that and then have him beat the shit out of him.
Whoa. Paige,
But,
that's fine. What about Beth Phoenix coming out of retirement?
the matches I've seen back in the day, way back, are really good of hers. But yes and no.
If she comes back full time, does that bother you? Do you think that would work for you?
One, she's too old.
No, she's not. She's only 38.
Oh. She looks like she's 60.
No, she
doesn't.
She does not, Paige.
Well, I have a really bad left eye. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's a great excuse. That makes her ugly. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But I'd love to see her fight again too. So.
Okay. I would. I already said I'd like to have her come back full time. That's just me though. Okay. Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good. The next up on the docket is the McIntyre Reigns match. You think it's gonna happen, or what's gonna happen with this?
I think it might. I don't know, man. I don't think it's to put Roman over. I
don't think Roman's going to be doing much in that match.
I don't think Roman's going to do... I think it's going to end up being a tag team match of some sort. I don't think it's going to be a singles match. Yes, it's going to be one of those where Dean comes out and interferes or something. That's all. I don't think... I think it will happen, but I think it's going to be one of those Shield things.
Well, not the full Shield, but Dean will definitely...
No. I think this pay-per-view is going to revolve around the fucking Shield.
Trick, you got anything there?
I think it's going to be, like you guys said, just that Roman will... I think Roman will beat him, but I think it's going to be no holds barred in Seth and Dean. Maybe not even Seth, because he's going to be getting ready for his match that night, but I could see Dean helping out Roman, and maybe Strowman helping him out too. I don't think so. I know Strowman's in the Battle Royal, but he doesn't really have anything else to do that night, so I could see him popping in.
I would leave Braun Strowman out of it.
As much sense as it makes for him to come out and do something to McIntyre because of everything that he, Lashley, and Corbin have done to Strowman, I don't see him interfering in this.
I think it's going to be a Shield thing.
I think he's going to be a fucking comedy routine where he's going to be chasing around the guys from Saturday Night Live all fucking night.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing.
Paige, you got anything to add?
I think it's going to be a bad match because McIntyre's going to cheat. And then what?
Paige, you're not paying attention to Raw at all, are you?
I am. It's just...
You know Dean Ambrose is leaving, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey! I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, if you want to say hey to someone, go talk to Hayden.
I have no idea.
I'll go tell Hayden that, and then she'll come in and have a flippin' argument with you guys.
Well, she'll lose. But
She's
anyway.
She's a Roman Reigns fan,
that's
Moving
I'm
on.
not shitting on Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is going to win.
She doesn't realize that Roman Reigns and Dean are like best friends.
I know. That. Go ahead, Bob.
Alright, next up on the docket, guys, is the Boston Hug Connection.
So we kind of talked about this already with Beth Phoenix. What's going on with those fucking titles? What are they going to do with them? It could go one of two ways. Honestly, I think it's going to be... I would have thought that they would have had... It's going to end up being a fatal four-way for the women's title. I can tell you that right now. And I would not be surprised if they put the titles on fucking Nia and Tamina.
Tag titles? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that's the way they're going, but I don't think it's going to be at Mania just yet.
No, I think it's going to happen at Mania.
Then they're ruining the legacy of those tag titles.
I get it. Goddamn. I understand. The legacy of the fucking tag team titles shouldn't be in existence anyway. You know my feelings on that fucking crap. Fucking women's tag team titles should not be a thing.
They tried them in the 70s and 80s. It didn't work.
They don't have enough women on the fucking roster to do it. Because the way it's looking, and tell me, what team is there on fucking SmackDown that deserves the title shot?
No.
Anybody?
I can't think of any.
And if anybody says the Iconics, the fuck off my show. You don't fucking know that tag team is garbage. The way that they won that match, that isn't even cheating. That's just fucking piss poor fucking whatever the fuck that was. Everything's happening on Raw for a reason because there's more women on. They have
more women of notoriety.
Yes. That's why everything's happening on Raw.
Agreed, Elias. Agreed.
Yeah, the Iconics are shit. They don't. Their gimmick isn't even a fucking gimmick. It's them acting like
joke.
They're acting like two assholes. They look like two assholes too, doing that fucking iconic thing, whatever the fuck that means.
What's even worse is they came out with a jacket for the Iconics, and fucking poor Ty Dillinger, since he's engaged to Peyton Royce, fucking did a video wearing that jacket and then doing the iconic pose.
He looked like an asshole doing it.
Yes, he did.
Anybody else?
No, I think you covered it right there.
I got nothing to add. Like, you freaking nailed it, dude. Well, you move on to the next topic there, JC?
He's reading the chat. Hold on.
I'm reading something.
Oh, okay.
What side is it?
What does RR mean?
Roman Reigns.
No, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Any match with Roman Reigns is important. He doesn't need the fucking title to be important. I have not heard that rumor, and I don't see it happening. Because it's going to be probably Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush versus Demon Balor at WrestleMania.
More than likely.
For the Intercontinental title. And he's going to fucking destroy both of them. Which ultimately kills Bobby Lashley's character.
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
we can...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
In my opinion, Bobby Lashley was dead a long time ago.
If he knew how to talk, no, he would not be dead. If he had any charisma, he would not be dead. His in-ring is great. His fucking character, his monotone voice and his
personality.
Yeah, it's boring. But I like Bobby Lashley's in-ring.
I'm just saying, his mic thing was dead to me a long time. Like,
I get it, Paige. I get it. I'm telling you what I think. I get it. I'm not saying you're wrong. Did I say, Paige, you're wrong? That's what I thought.
no, but
Go ahead.
whatever, just
No,
go with it.
you're good.
No,
Bob
it's
it.
fine. That's all I had to say.
Okay. Pop it. What's next?
Okay. It came out here a couple of days ago that Big E and Xavier Woods kind of hinted that they might be leaving the WWE. Do you guys think that they are? And if so, where do you see them ending up?
I see them ending up in WWE. They ain't going anywhere. It's storyline. Everybody needs to fucking stop. I'm not talking about them stopping. They're trying to tell a story. I like what they're doing with this. I really do, and it makes sense. And no, this is not like a fucking walkout in 2011 with fucking Triple H. This is a completely different thing. There's not going to be it's going to be a walkout by two fucking people. That walkout had to do with an unsafe environment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think John Cena? Look at their top stars aren't gonna fucking walk out because of it. AJ Styles ain't going anywhere. He just signed a new fucking deal.
Exactly.
If anything, it's going to just be them two are going to do a Occupy. It's gonna become an Occupy Raw, like fucking Daniel Bryan did when he finally got the fuck over. With the Yes Movement, yeah. That's what is going to happen. Ultimately, Kofi Kingston will be going on to WrestleMania to face Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. That's what I see happening. I don't see anything else. They can't put somebody else in there. It is too late. They're 2 weeks away. They can't just say, yeah, we're going to give Andrade Cien Almas a shot at the title. What the fuck has he done to get a title shot? He's done absolutely fucking nothing. If that's the case, they might as well give the fucking ring boy a shot at the fucking title. That's what they're going to fucking do. That makes no fucking sense. So, that's what I see. That they aren't going anywhere. It's storyline. I hate dead air. Moving on. Next.
Well, no, I agree with you 100%. I think it's storyline too, to be honest with you.
Right.
All right. Next up.
What about Trek and Paige and Heather and
What storyline? Because you know what? They've all been somewhere else and treated like shit. So WWE's treated them the best, despite what storyline is telling.
Right.
So they ain't going nowhere.
Trek?
What do you? Oh, Trek.
No, I definitely agree. It's a Scream storyline to me because they posted those videos on their Twitter, which are WWE Twitters, and on the WWE YouTube pages, and WWE wouldn't let them put that up if they were serious they were leaving anyway.
Right.
It's all storyline.
Paige?
I wouldn't be surprised if Vince McMahon did the same thing like he did at Fastlane with Kofi.
Well, okay. Now, you got to remember, it's storyline. They have to get to WrestleMania, Paige, okay? And I can sit here and this is the classic storyline of the underdog, of the guy that wasn't supposed to be. Because ultimately, Kofi Kingston wasn't supposed to be here. And he is. And now they're telling this story that Vince is telling this story authority-wise that he doesn't deserve it because he's nothing more than a B-plus player. So,
He was a backup to the backup.
when in all actual reality, he wouldn't be here if Vince did not think in reality that he didn't think that Kofi Kingston could do it.
Exactly.
Do you think he would make this? This is what's funny to me. Do you think that Vince McMahon would be involved in this storyline if he didn't think that this was one of the better storylines probably in the last
3 years.
3 years? I'm just saying. I want people to understand. I don't think if Vince didn't care about Kofi Kingston, he wouldn't be involved in this storyline at all. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's what people have blinders on when they watch this stuff. And they as soon as the I didn't like the finish to the matches. I didn't like the finish. What I didn't mind is what Vince did at the end, because guess what? It makes me want to watch next week's show. What is Kofi Kingston gonna do? What is Vince McMahon gonna do? That is old-time WWE storytelling. Yes, they're rehashing an old storyline. They did this with Vince. They did this with Stone Cold Steve Austin, too, in a different way. They've combined a Stone Cold Steve Austin story with a Daniel Bryan story. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think well, WWE probably would have went with AJ Styles and it wouldn't have been Mustafa Ali. They would have went with AJ Styles, and that's who you'd be seeing at WrestleMania against Daniel Bryan. And you would probably see Kofi Kingston against Randy Orton. Per storyline. Which wouldn't make any sense.
No, it wouldn't.
Thank God Mustafa Ali got hurt. That's all I'm going to say.
Amen, brother.
Anybody else?
No?
Does that make sense to you, Paige? Paige? She must have stepped away. Either that or she's crying because she thinks I yelled at her. Go on, Bobby. Yeah, she does.
Alright. Next up on the docket is they're going to have a fatal 4-way for the SmackDown Live Women's title. No more contender. JP, who are the 4 women who's going to be competing in this?
On Tuesday night, it's going to be Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville versus Naomi versus
Liv Morgan?
No, because she's on Raw.
Liv Morgan?
She's on Raw. She's not on SmackDown. It's not Liv Morgan. I can't remember. I just know it's a fatal 4-way. Or Carmella. Thank you, Ryan. Carmella, who I think has improved over the last. She's better as a face. She sucks as a heel, but she's better at a face. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Because I put her with R-Truth.
They did put her with R-Truth, which I think R-Truth worked with her, and she picked up on what he was teaching her. Where was I going with this? Yeah, I see Sonya Deville winning this match.
Oh.
And it's gonna piss Mandy Rose off. And she's gonna cost Sonya Deville the title. And ultimately
break up that tag team. Well, you took it out of your own mouth there, kid.
That's all I got. I don't care.
I can honestly see that.
I honestly don't give 2 fucking shits about this fucking match. I just get Asuka a fucking opponent. Make it somebody that's worthy to face her. Sonya Deville has improved. Naomi, I could see it. Carmella, she is a former world champion. I could see it.
Carmella are.
But give me somebody else. Sonya Deville, I think Sonya Deville could give her a good match. And it's Asuka. Asuka's one of the best workers in WWE. I think she can help Sonya Deville. I think she can carry the match.
Yeah. For sure. I couldn't agree less. What are your thoughts, Trek?
It's better than the match I heard they wanted to do, which was Asuka versus Lacey Evans.
I have done nothing with Lacey Evans.
Exactly.
All she is a damn troll job
you
anymore.
think 2 weeks before WrestleMania they're actually going to have her? Come on, give me a break. I get it. I said it.
What are your thoughts?
Who?
Heather's.
I think she already said. What are your thoughts?
Oh.
It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a heel because Asuka is a face. So I definitely think it's gonna be Sonya.
Paige, are you back? Okay. What's next? Anything else? Anything else anybody wants to add? Because we're on to our last topic.
No, we got 4 more.
Okay.
Next topic is Matt Hardy pitched an idea backstage. He wants to do a 3 faces of Foley gimmick.
Next, I don't fucking care about fucking Matt Hardy. Don't care.
Correct. What are your thoughts?
When I first heard about it, it was intriguing, but knowing WWE and how bad they botched Woken Matt, aka Broken Matt, aka Don't Give a Shit About Matt for a while, I don't think they let him do it right.
There you go. There's just 3 faces of fucking Matt Hardy. Woken Matt, Broken Matt, Don't Give a Shit fucking Matt.
What are your thoughts, Heather?
She don't give a fuck either.
No, not really.
I'm sorry. Matt Hardy doesn't intrigue me anymore.
He should retire, just like Jeff. They're both
Jeff Hardy,
getting so old.
I'm sorry. I know it's one of Paige's favorites. Jeff Hardy doesn't intrigue me anymore. Neither of them intrigue me anymore. I don't care.
All right.
Samantha, do you need a diaper change?
No, if somebody else has any final thoughts on that, we can move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's please, because nobody cares.
Okay, so this is some AEW news, and then we'll go back to
You're forgetting something.
WWE.
You're forgetting one news topic that I had. What's the last
What's
one
that?
that I had?
Oh, what? Yeah, but I wanted to say that one for last, though.
Why?
I think the end of the show was something.
Then do it. Do it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So AEW news. They revealed today on one of their episodes or whatever the thingamajiggers. They reveal what they want their main championship to be. They want the belt to be as big as the Mid-South Belt North American Championship was. JP, can you give people more context on how big that fucking belt was?
It doesn't show me how big it is. I can show you a picture of what it fucking looks like. And if AEW makes this their title, are you fucking kidding me? It looks like an asshole. Give me a second. It's the Mid-South.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of how big it was.
Are you going to show them the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Find a good picture here.
You almost goddamn.
All right.
Fucking effort. Show me the fucking picture.
This is how big the fucking belt was.
Ow.
I can't.
The glare.
Well, hold it up. Hold it closer to the camera. I can't even see the belt, dude. There we go. Now, how big is that? Is it like this big or? Look at that belt. That looks like an asshole would carry that
It
belt.
does. They had the like there was one picture of a dude holding the belt. The fucking belt was his entire midsection.
Okay, in my opinion, the belt that they should make it off of is what the WCW or the newer, not the older NWA World Heavyweight title, but the newer, what the big gold belt look like. That's what the belt should look like. Make it look like a fucking belt that fucking look at the IWGP World Heavyweight title belt. That thing is look at that thing. Give me a fucking break, man.
That's how big it was.
It's the belt, the bigness of the belt, I don't mind because it should be a big belt. But look at that thing. It looks like body armor. It don't look like a fucking belt. It looks like something that somebody would wear into battle. It looks like tank tracks. You know what? You know, on the tank, the tracks on the tank. That's what that looks like. Looks like somebody fucking put that on their fucking car in the fucking middle of winter so that they don't get stuck.
What the fuck was he thinking with that belt?
The belt size, I don't mind. The look of the belt, it looks stupid. I don't like that look. I would much rather have it look like the WCW World Heavyweight Title belt or the big old belt that WWE turned into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. If that makes sense. Yeah. Which I kind of want to talk about that real fucking quick when we get done here. Go ahead, Bobbit. But yeah, I don't want to see that fucking belt. Not that. I don't. AEW needs to come up with something better than that. Nostalgia. They're trying to be nostalgic yet new, and it's that's garbage. Go ahead.
Kirk, you got anything to add? Move on.
First off, it looks like somebody fused license plates together.
There you go. There's another thing it looks like. Yeah, they just fucking took license plates and fused them or fucking welded them together. Fucking RXP 398. The fuck? This is license plate. But anyway.
And also, if anybody remember, there was a movie back in the day called Steel with Shaquille O'Neal. That looks strangely familiar, like his body armor in that movie.
I mean, Mid-South, it's one of the old territories. But come on. That belt, no. Make it modern. You look like an asshole. It looks stupid.
Back to WWE for the final two topics, and we'll be done for tonight.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. I want to talk about the fucking WWE title. Lineage. Motherfuckers. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Our next topic is Dana Warrior is now a full-time writer for the WWE.
Now you all know why Becky, Charlotte, and fucking Ronda is a shitty fucking story. Next story. Next. Moving on.
Trick, you got anything to add?
No.
Heather, you got anything to add?
Nope. She smiled and looked at me and said, fuck this shit.
Okay.
She speaks for all.
Wait, Paige has got. Go ahead, Paige.
I said, let the woman speak.
You do what with the what?
Heather. I was saying Heather. Heather.
You agree with Heather?
Yes.
Okay. Good girl. Dana Warrior, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're doing.
Dana Warrior can go suck a dick for all I'm here.
I really want to know. I really want to know what Bruce Pritchard thinks of that. He fucking hated the Ultimate Warrior. Anyway, go ahead.
The last topic before we get into JP's lineage is the NXT title.
All right, so have y'all watched NXT?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you hadn't, I'm going to tell you what happened. Spoiler alert. So we all know that Tommaso Ciampa is hurt, right? He had to relinquish the title. So Triple H came out and said that there will be a fatal five-way and have Matt Riddle and Adam Cole, Ricochet, Aleister Black, and Velveteen Dream match to see who takes on Johnny Gargano. Now, just because Johnny Gargano did what he did to Tommaso, this is where I get confused and it makes no fucking sense. Just because Tommaso Ciampa did, or Johnny Gargano did what he did to Tommaso Ciampa last week, he doesn't have to get a wrestling. I would have had a three-way match between the three competitors. triple threat next week. The winner of those 2 triple threats face off. Instead of having a fatal 5-way. Makes more sense to me. Now, am I going to shit on it? Yes. I just did. Telling you, WWE fucked this up. They should have done triple threats. Well, how in the fuck does Johnny Gargano automatically receive a shot at the titles? What's the reasoning behind that? Just because he got his revenge on Tommaso Ciampa? That don't make sense to me. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I do want to add one more thing to that. Fucking Bianca Belair can go fuck herself. I cannot fucking stand. She needs to go back to the hood and be a hood rat. That's what she is. The 15-year-old hood rat. That's her fucking gimmick. Stupid.
Well, Glenn, are you?
For those of you out there who are believing her little undefeated champ, if she really were undefeated, she would be the NXT Women's Champion right now because she did have her one-on-one match with Shayna Baszler for that title. Is she the champion right now?
We're all waiting for you to say no.
I was waiting for you guys to answer it.
Well, no.
Well, there you go. So therefore, she is defeated.
Don't clap back at me. What the fuck was that? Anyway, so yeah, the fatal 4-way, I have this feeling that it's gonna go one of 2 ways. Either Io Shirai is winning or Bianca Belair is winning. I haven't decided which. I need to see them. It was a snap, Ryan. That's exactly what she did. That's all I have. That's all I have. I ultimately think it should have been a triple threat. Triple threat. 2 triple threat matches. And if Adam Cole, and it's still, I like who's wrestling at TakeOver. I just don't like how they're getting there. That's all I mean. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Anybody else?
No, I agree with you, man. I like that. I do like that it's gonna be Adam Cole and Gargano. Yep. I do think that's be a good match, but I think that they rushed it. They could have done, like you said, triple threat this week, and then you could have done one right afterwards with 3 others, and then you could have had those 2 guys fight it out to see who won. But no, they're rushing it. It's just gonna feel rushed.
Right.
As for Bianca Belair, I could give a shit less. I'm so tired of it. I tried to give it an open mind when she came in because I thought she was good in the Mae Young Classic 2 years ago, and she hasn't wowed me. And I think, like you guys said, 15-year-old hood rat. It's like, shut up and go away. You're not improving. All you're doing is using your hair. You almost tripped over your hair on the turnbuckle at that one takeover. I was laughing my ass off.
Right, Gina and I and Basement and Heather and I don't know who else is all in line with what we are saying. I agree with what they are saying that she should not be using her hair because it's not her hair. She's using it as a weapon, which should be an automatic disqualification, in my opinion. Now, I get it, but I'm sorry, you can't use something as a weapon. Cut your hair. Go ahead, Heather.
Just unclip your weave, honey.
Paige, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then she's gonna snap again.
Yeah, I fucking know. Heather's not gonna snap.
Not the weave.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, does anybody else got anything they want to add?
Let's watch 2019.
Paige, do you got anything you want to add? Awesome.
I'm stoked for WrestleMania, but not excited about some matches. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Why Society, we'll talk about the rest of the card when it gets closer. Right now, I don't even know what the rest of the card is. We'll talk about it when it gets closer. We're not streaming it. I will be watching it, but I'm not streaming it.
Yeah, it's going to be way too much of a weekend for us to do all of that.
So, yeah. I want to talk about something real quick, and then I'll get this. It's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. I might talk for 5 minutes or so, but I want to talk about this WWE fucking bullshit with the first black champion bullshit. Look, the big gold belt is it not, or was it not, or did it not become part of the WWE world title picture? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then people stop fucking telling me that the fucking WWE world heavyweight title, the big gold fucking belt, is not a main title, and that a black person did not hold a world championship in fucking WWE.
What?
I hate getting fucking added when people say, well, that's not a world, they didn't win a world, they didn't win the WWE title. It don't fucking matter. They won a fucking world championship in WWE. In fact, I will go so far as to fucking say this, that the big gold belt is more prestigious than the WWE title its fucking self.
That belt was around for years.
That belt, go watch the WWE Network. They have the lineage of the big gold belt. It started out as the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and the WWE bought it out. They didn't buy the NWA name. They bought the WCW version of it, which became the World Heavyweight Championship.
And then it was merged with the WWE.
It was then merged with the WWE title. Does it fucking matter? Who has been a world champion in WWE? If they have held a world championship in WWE, then they've been a WWE world champion. It don't matter which fucking belt they held. Even the Universal title. Who gives a shit? People are arguing semantics. Think about what you're fucking saying. A championship is a championship. Yes, the Intercontinental title is completely different. That's the mid-card title. They're two different titles, but they were considered world champions. The WWE has had two world champions during the brand splits. They've said it themselves numerous fucking times. Why do people lose their shit? Oh, well, Kofi Kingston, I'd like Kofi Kingston to be the first black WWE type champion. He's not going to be. That makes no sense. You're arguing, you're trapping people into an argument that makes no sense. That you're arguing yourself. And it gives other people a fucking headache. The big gold belt was considered a WWE world title. Therefore, Booker T was a WWE world heavyweight champion. The Rock, I'm sorry, he's half black, half Samoan. He's another black WWE world champion. Who else?
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Yeah, Mark Henry.
Who else? I know there's been one more. At least I think there has been. No, he never won a world title.
Bad News Brown?
No, he's never won a world title.
Oh.
But does everybody
Junkyard Dog? Junkyard Dog?
No, never. Yes, I already said Booker T. Who?
Ron Simmons.
That was the WCW. That had nothing. That was completely different. That was a WCW. So that being said, can we please stop with the fucking arguing about what world championship, what black person held the title, world title in WWE? Booker T, The Rock, Mark Henry have all held the world title in the WWE. Bottom line, stop the fucking argument. It's stupid. Makes no fucking sense. Anybody else want to add to that?
Yeah, I do. Because if they never considered that belt a mainline belt, John Cena wouldn't be a 15-time champion. Triple H wouldn't be a 13-time champion.
He won the ECW world title. Not considered. That was different.
Like
That you can call. Actually, no. You can say Lashley was a world champion in WWE.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you want to speak semantics. I'm just so sick of the fucking stupid. They're petty. Oh, not the WWE title. The WWE title's changed its fucking title name 15 fucking times in the last 10 years.
Exactly.
It don't fucking matter. The undisputed title. Come on, man. Why Society? Who 14-time Bobbit? Who?
Triple H, thank you.
Triple H is a 15-time.
Oh. But like I was saying, like, if they never considered that big old belt and main championship, John Cena wouldn't be a 15-time champion.
No, he was 14-time. Sorry. John Cena would not be a 16-time world champion. No, you are correct. You're correct.
And some of my favorite matches involve the big old belt.
Well, his first title run was with the WWE. The WWE title.
That he turned into a spinner belt.
That he turned into the spinner belt. I just that's all I want to say. I get why people are having the argument that they are, but it doesn't make any sense. A world champion is a fucking world champion no matter how you look at it. It don't fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, like Bob had said, if that's the case, then fucking John Cena wouldn't be a 16-time world champion. And people wouldn't be saying fucking give him his 17th title to break the fucking Ric Flair's record. It makes sense. I just, so dumb. People are ignorant when arguing about titles. Got fucking Big Van Vader, actually, Vader, 21-time world champion.
Yeah.
Bet nobody knew that. But they don't consider it because he didn't hold the titles that they considered to be world championships. Bullshit. A world champion is a world champion. I bet you all didn't know that fucking Edge holds the most titles in WWE history. Yep. No matter what kind of fucking title it is. Everybody sits there and shits on fucking John Cena because he always fucking wins. Fucking Edge holds more titles than fucking John Cena does.
Edge held every single title there ever was except for the women's title in the WWE.
So for people to sit there and shit on fucking John Cena, what about shitting on Edge? Oh, but I liked Edge. This is why I don't have a fucking favorite in wrestling. This is why I don't have my favorite wrestler is fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. Back then I did, but looking on it, yes he did. I think he did. I believe that he did. But that's all. I just wanted to get that out there because we had that argument. Was it Monday or Tuesday?
It was Monday. And
it was on Twitter. It wasn't with anybody here, but so I'm not shitting on everybody here. I'm talking about other people. It's like, come on, man. Why?
Yes, he did, Ryan. He did hold the United States Championship.
Yeah. So there you go. No, you were incorrect. Jericho did not hold the most titles. I'm talking like fucking. How many titles did Edge hold? Wasn't it like 31?
Yep.
Or something like that.
Edge is one of the most decorated professional wrestlers of all time, having won 31 championships in WWE overall.
See?
He's the 14th Triple Crown champion and 7th Grand Slam champion. Excuse me.
Just give me a second. Go ahead and talk, Bobby.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, just talk. The only reason I bring that up is it's one of those things, man. I'm sick and tired of having the fucking argument. My standing is a world champion is a world champion. It doesn't matter what fucking title they held in WWE. The Intercontinental Champion is not a world title. It's an Intercontinental title. The United States Champion is not the United States World Heavyweight Champion. It's the United States Championship. The world titles were the WWE title and the World Heavyweight Championship. Did you notice how I worded that? They're still world titles. Yeah.
You are correct there, Ryan. Jericho does hold the record for the most IC title holds.
All right. Give me a second. All right. Hold on a second. Adding somebody to the call.
While you're doing that, I just want to bring up the fact that in 1992, when Ric Flair came to WWE, what did they call him? The real world champion. What did he bring with him? The big gold belt. So all these people would shut up.
Exactly.
Or 90, not 92, 91, I'm sorry, because he came in before the 92 Royal Rumble, which was one of the best ones they ever did, if not the best.
And not to mention, people, if they didn't count the big gold belts title reigns, Booker T would not have been allowed to use the 5-time champion gimmick.
Exactly. And not only that, but they've called it the world title, they've called it the world championship, the world heavyweight championship, they've called it everything, and it still counts as a world. They've always had those two words there, world championship. No matter if it was heavyweight or not, it was world championship. It's WWE. Even Vince McMahon called it the World Heavyweight Championship. So all these people try to argue semantics can kiss my ass.
Right.
Why society? Not according to his Wikipedia page there.
And we added somebody to the call. Ryan Romano.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going, man?
Oh, yeah.
Glad to be here with y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
So
right.
what do you think?
First time,
Go ahead.
my first time using Skype.
Okay, just talk. That's all it is. Glad to have you on. One of the great followers. Been following me ever since.
Day one, pretty much.
No, I mean he's been here.
Right before SummerSlam of last year, I think.
Okay.
Pretty much since day one.
Always shouts me out on Skype, on Twitter. Always not shouts me out, but shouts out the shows and great supporter. I appreciate everything he does. So I added him to the call, like I said I was going to do, and I'm pretty sure he wants to argue with me about Becky Lynch.
No, I don't.
No, you can. No, I know how avid of a fan you are with her, and I get it. I'm just trying to get people to understand that you understand what I'm saying, right? That
yes.
It's not that I hate her. Everybody thinks, oh, you don't like her. You're missing the point. I don't like the story they're telling with her. Not right now. It's kind of lost its luster with me. That she got in on a technicality into the match.
She got in because of winning the Rumble, and frankly, she shouldn't have been in the Rumble to begin with.
And I get that. But what do you want to talk about? Talk about anything you want.
I don't really have anything to say right now. I think you've all hit upon all the great points this week. Let me think. I did go back and look at all the stuff that happened in WWE this week, and I did watch the Miz's promo on Shane McMahon because I had missed that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we never did touch on that.
Oh my God, I love the Miz on the mic is fantastic.
I said Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. The mic skills on that man are world championship quality.
Absolutely.
My thing with him, and I said it Tuesday, I wish, and not saying his in-ring is bad. Everybody misunderstands me totally with this, but it's not world championship quality. It's good enough to be in a world championship match. His mic skills can get him to, and it did. He was a world champion. But that was probably, and I was very skeptical. Y'all know how skeptical I was of him as a face. That was one of the best promos I think he's ever cut in the WWE.
As a face.
No, period. That, if you've seen I don't know if you watched my reaction, but when he was talking, I was listening. That guy can cut a promo. Props. Props to, oh Christ. Oh, we got Wendy sitting in her rumble seat. But no, I totally agree, and I forgot to bring that up, and I meant to. I fucking forgot. I've been drinking, so bear with me. But no,
AEW.
that promo. Wow. What is everybody else? I know everybody else that was on the call with me, but because we went right into the next segment. What did you guys? I know what Heather thought of it, but what did you guys think of it?
What?
We'll start with you, Ryan. Or actually, I'm gonna let Ryan go last. Bob, what did you think of it?
I thought the promo was fantastic. The Miz always cuts good promos, and I wish his wrestling was a little bit better, so that way he can have, like you said, the overall package. But man, fucking Miz is so great.
Right. Trek.
I was just watching the other day one of his first promos when he got brought in for the Diva Search when he was hosting that, to see him like trip over his lines, everything like that, and to look now, he's definitely come a long way, and his promo kicked ass. And like he's solid with me in my book. His wrestling could be a little bit better, but nobody's ever perfect. They train their entire lives.
Right. Paige, what about you? Did you watch SmackDown?
Yep.
What did you think? What did you think of Mrs. Promo?
Loved it. Better than any of the other promos. And I'm starting to like him now. Now that he's actually being built up into a better person instead of a flippin' coward.
I don't mind him being a coward though. He's great heel. That's why he is the way he is. And like I said, I've tried explaining this to you, Paige. The thing with The Miz is that his character is supposed to be a coward, but now that he's a babyface, that was he's got to back it up with his in-ring now. And I'm not saying his in-ring is bad, but he's going in the ring with Shane. I'm not too happy about Shane McMahon wrestling, but whatever. I'm not gonna shit on it. It's one of the best. That's the best promo he's ever cut, in my opinion.
One more thing.
Yes, Paige.
To the people with the argument, fuck you. Cut the bullshit. You guys are flipping the C word.
What?
What was that, Paige?
What?
With the what?
I said they are.
I know, but who are you talking about? You spoke way too fast. You said "fuck you." I get that, but I'm not mad at you for saying "fuck you." I don't care. But what?
I said, cut the bullshit.
We got that.
And then I said, you guys are all stupid.
About
and
what?
Go to hell.
About what though? About who?
It's the argument. It's stupid.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
There you go.
Ryan, what about you?
With regard to The Miz?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I loved his promo. It was great. I believed everything he said. I mean, I know the stuff about his dad. Say, oh, that's the first time he was proud of him. I know that's all a bunch of BS, but I mean, I can look at that and go, it doesn't sound like he's talking from a script. It sounds like it's coming from, he's making it up as he goes along, and he's doing it really well.
Right, I can totally agree.
I would have loved to have seen this face Miz versus heel Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
I don't know if I'm not into.
It's too late for that now.
I would have much rather. They missed the opportunity on the Daniel Bryan Miz thing. It should have been Daniel Bryan as a face and the Miz as a heel. But they do it, and then it just did.
It didn't really take. No.
They had money and fucked it up.
Yeah.
I'll ask you a question, Ryan. What do you think about the world title thing that I ranted about? What do you think about it? And whatever you say, I mean, I'm probably going to disagree with you if you go the other way, but I respect your opinion. That's one thing people have got to understand about me is I respect everybody's opinion. I just may not agree with it at all times. But go ahead.
I don't know. That's what makes America great,
Right?
Right. With the WWE World Title situation, I really liked it when they did the brand split in 2016 and they created the Universal title and they had the World title. It definitely, the WWE World title was supposed to be the WWE Championship that's, gone all the way back to 1963. That's where they start the title history.
Right.
But it definitely didn't feel like the same belt from, even 5 years ago when it was the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Right.
I think, the title is just something for people to get excited over right now.
Yep.
It's not.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. You finished. You weren't done. My bad. Go ahead.
But it's definitely, when you see a championship match, in my opinion, it's not, you're not as excited for it as you were a few years ago.
I can totally. Yeah, I remember being a kid and a world title match coming on TV was like, it was like the most exciting thing ever. This is why I don't mind Brock Lesnar not being on TV every week. But they've kind of ruined the title by shoving Roman Reigns down our throat.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If Brock Lesnar is a legit champion, and if the championship shows up out of the fucking blue, like they'll have a world title match. I remember when Hulk Hogan beat the Iron Sheik for the title. It was on USA. They showed that title on TV, title match on TV. I was so excited as a kid. I'm like, holy shit. We get to see a world title match.
Exactly.
You don't get to see that very often. Now it's like the title, and that's why I don't like the title being on TV all the time. Like Daniel Bryan every week. Yes, you got to tell the story, but he doesn't need to have the title. WWE title does not need to be defended on every pay-per-view. That's what made it so special. Because Stone Cold didn't defend the title every single pay-per-view. He was in tag team matches. Usually, sometimes with the feud, the guy he was feuding with was his tag team partner. I remember a couple of those pay-per-views where his tag team partner was the guy he was feuding with. They had to get along. If they didn't get along, then that person, or Stone Cold, the guy that was holding the title was a champion or whatever. If they couldn't get along, they didn't get that fucking match at the next pay-per-view or the big pay-per-view or whatever. But that's where the luster got lost with the world titles. And that sucks. Because they had some... The world title should not be shown every time. The champion could show up, and I get that. That's why people hate Brock. But to have it defended all the time, that I'm not a fan
of. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think having the title defended at every pay-per-view would get kind of boring after a while and just get kind of routine. If they spread it out a little bit, that would be good.
Yep.
But you're right.
Go ahead.
Having the champion there every week, that's the big thing. And you're right, that's why people hate Brock.
But here's the thing. That's why AJ Styles' title run got fucking boring, because he was defending the title every fucking week. And that was the WWE saying, well, we won't give you the Universal title, but we'll give you the WWE title every week, every pay-per-view. That.
And it's against the same person 5-6 times in a row.
Yep. So that's why. But that's why they.
And is that the WWE trying to say that the Universal title has now become higher than the WWE title?
I don't think so. I think
it's just the way that Brock ended up negotiating his contract that they had to do it that way.
I mean, when Brock Lesnar was world champion, he'd defend the title every pay-per-view. The first time. He was there. He was competing.
That was more exciting when he was WWE World Champion back in 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar.
Right. Yes. But people have got to realize that, and I get why people are the way they are, but you also got to understand WWE's. They got to do something. They're trying to build something. They've gotten better. Yes, Brock Lesnar's still not showing up. I still don't care about the match that they're going to have at WrestleMania. Because, and this is the thing. This is why the championships. This is scary because we're getting into. They should switch out the Universal title. They should switch out the Raw Women's title. They should switch out the WWE title. I don't think they're doing all three.
I don't think so either.
They might do 2 out of the 3.
I think it's gonna be the women's and Universal.
I think it's gonna be the WWE and Universal. I don't think Becky Lynch is winning.
I don't think it's gonna be Becky Lynch either. I think they would put it on Charlotte eventually.
It's true. It could be.
I think Becky's only in that match to take the pin.
Could be. I don't know. I hope not, but
I hope not either. But you know,
I hope not either.
With how they're building Ronda and Charlotte, I think Becky's there to protect the two of them.
They aren't building any of them.
If
anything, they're building.
The endorsement straight from Vince McMahon on Charlotte, that's not a build.
Not really. It's already there. There's nothing more to build on it. The thing with fucking they're building Ronda more than they're building anything else. But yeah. Wendy says hi, by the
way. Yeah, she's so adorable, JP.
She's being a shit.
Congratulations! I'm sure I tweeted it to you before, but you never heard me say it. Congratulations.
No, you're good, man. I've heard it. Thank you. It's much appreciated.
Mm.
And you are right, Wise Society. Ryan, you do sound a lot like Johnny.
I wish Johnny was here to put me in timeout.
He would just hang up on you.
Oh, really?
But you could just jump right back in. That's the thing. What else do you want to talk about? What else is there to talk about?
I made my drinks a little strong.
I'm glad that Mike Kanellis won on 205 Live.
Oh, yeah? I seen that. I seen that on Twitter. I'm not a big 205 Live guy. I just...
But that kind of tells us right away who's going to be on the kickoff. With everything else they have going on for WrestleMania?
Yeah, Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy will be on the kickoff.
For the title,
yeah.
Which is fine. Everybody needs to calm down about these 17 matches. Didn't they have like 17 matches last year?
And 14 last year.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 3 more. And I know that they've had tons and tons of fucking matches on a WrestleMania card before. Some of these matches don't need 20 minutes.
Exactly.
They should rush through like the first couple of hours and then
slow it down.
Let the slow build happen. You know? That's what they should
I agree. And I agree with you that not everybody should be on the card.
No.
But everybody's trying to get a payday, you know. They're trying to be fair to everybody.
I get it. Well, the thing is that they're getting paid no matter what. My kid just farted on me. I'll be right back. Go ahead and continue to talk.
They're getting paid no matter what, but don't they get a little extra just for performing? You know, because not everybody's gonna be.
It's they're guaranteed. Their contract is guaranteed nowadays. So whether they perform or not, they get money. It's whether they become a champion.
No, I think he's asking if they get a bonus for being on WrestleMania. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I have no idea.
So.
I have no idea. They might.
I don't think they do.
But I'm not sure.
I think the only time they get a bonus is when they're champion.
You know what? NXT is not. It's okay right now. It's not that much greater than Raw and SmackDown. It's good. But Raw and SmackDown, actually, I can't shit on them. The show Monday was terrible. But that's because they fucking blew their fucking wad on their feud in Raw.
Yeah. And actually, Aru, the threat was if Raw and SmackDown did not get better, we were going to start streaming New Japan.
Yep. I'm just saying. If I step away from WWE, I step away from WWE. Fuck NXT.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it before. This is my thing, goddammit, with fucking NXT. I've said this numerous fucking times. Why in the fuck does NXT get a pass and fucking Raw and SmackDown don't?
When they all do the same exact shit.
I mean, I've seen NXT do the same fucking shit Raw and SmackDown do, but yet, it's good when they do it, but when Raw and SmackDown do it, it's not.
Prime example here, Ciampa Gargano. Fucking, 3 takeovers in a row? They had the main event match? And it was exactly the same fucking match every single time?
Exactly.
Again, I'm not saying that NXT doesn't do some shit better. They do.
You think it has to do with the fact that NXT is only an hour every week?
Yeah, I wish it was longer.
Yeah, NXT could go to 2 hours.
It could go to an hour and a half. Because they don't have commercials to worry about. That's the thing.
Right.
Because I can go back, I bet you, I can go back. If you skip all the commercials for Raw, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's probably down to 2 hours and 15 minutes with all the fucking commercials.
You know what I mean? But if you skip all the commercials during SmackDown, it's probably good too. It's them going.
SmackDown's good with the commercials.
It's all right with the commercials. I mean,
it's better than Raw.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking quit on WWE. I already said I'm never gonna fucking quit on WWE ever. I've been watching WWE since I was fucking my very first match that I seen was actually AEW, and it was Nick Bockwinkel versus Hulk Hogan.
First time I watched WWE, The Undertaker debut with Brother Love. So that tells you something about my history.
You were 8.
Exactly.
Okay. What about you, Ryan? When did you start watching wrestling?
2006.
Oh, so you came in.
I came in kind of late. Yeah.
Now, have you seen anything from the Attitude Era besides the pay-per-views?
I would go back on YouTube and watch clips of things, things from the Attitude Era.
Do you have the network?
No, I don't have the network. Whenever I watch Raw and SmackDown on regular television. And anything else I just watch on, I just catch up. I go to WrestlingInc.com or I watch it on YouTube and just see the highlights.
Honestly, Ryan, when it comes down to it, the network is worth having.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I know it not every. I'm not saying you can't afford it, but it's worth the $9.99. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I'm thinking
I hear
about
you.
I'm thinking about actually going back and fucking for wrestling memories, doing live reactions, not live reactions, but going back watch-alongs for the old Raws during the Attitude Era and such.
Like Raw is War and all that
Yeah,
shit.
oh yeah. Fucking watch that shit. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing to do with my
Well,
life
actually, what we should.
except raise a fucking baby.
They don't have Nitro on it. They do.
Yeah, they do.
We could alternate it by week.
We could, but then I'd be fucking 92 by the time we fucking sitting here. Well, goddamn, fucking Roman Reigns wins again. I'm just kidding. The new boy, you were like fucking a half hour
late.
like 45 minutes late there. We're giving it you, huh? Whatever the fuck your name.
Is that Aaron Reed, you think?
It could be. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to add?
I'm drunk.
No, sir.
Don't call me sir. I work for a living. I'm kidding. That's an old military thing. You don't call it. I'm like an E5. Yeah, we actually. I can't pronounce your fucking name, so I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, we talked about it, and that belt is fucking god awful ugly. If that's the belt they go with, that's god awful ugly.
Yes, it is.
And honestly, whatever your name is, I don't give a fuck where AEW goes. I'm really just waiting until it starts. I don't care where it goes. It's a wrestling show. If it comes on when fucking Raw and SmackDown come on, I'll fucking watch Raw and SmackDown. Sorry. It's just, I'll catch AEW, but I'm not going to fucking lose my sleep if I don't catch it. If nobody has anything, I'm going to turn it back over to Bob and we get the fuck out of here. Ryan, don't hang up, but thanks for joining us on the show at the last half hour. It was great talking to you in person.
I'm happy to finally be here.
But don't hang up. Don't hang up. You don't have to leave.
I'm not.
All right. So, Bobbit, why don't you take us out of here? Because my kid will not stop fucking crying.
Somebody else has to change their diaper, I think.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your home, DJ Skinny Penis. From JP, from Trek, from Heather, from Wendy, from everybody here. Especially Ryan, the new person off. We will see you motherfuckers next week. Peace out, homies.
I should have fucking hung up on his ass.
I'm real, dog.
I thought DJ Skinny Peas died.
I'm gonna fucking kill DJ Skinny Penis.